Mic check, mic check. Count monobit numbers. What? Okay. Put that on Vim. Ooh, fire code? Okay. What? But you can change leetcode's font to fire code. Okay. Turning an integer. The count of monobit integers. Uh. I didn't really know you could change the font on leetcode. Yeah, I'm on fire code. This is actually pretty cool. Excuse me. You have attempted to run code to in a few seconds. Oh shit. Wait. Oh, this is jank. Okay, I'm gonna go to my guitar. Oh. Ooh. Oh, the number of mono bit integers. Okay, this is funny. In the range, sorry guys. I'm gonna mute myself. I shouldn't be talking. I'm still on problem 1, guys. I actually hate myself. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, guys. I'm gonna go get my Uber Eats real quick. Good job, man of his, on solving number 1. If you're asking me which country I live in, the United States. Hello. Yes, my mic is muted because I don't know. A couple months ago, I streamed a leetcode contest, and I was thinking out loud, and then someone was like, I think it was, I'm not gonna say any names. They're like, "Hey man, you're spoiling the contest. I'm out of here." And then I got sad. I was like, "Damn, I lost a viewer because I'm spoiling the contest." So now, guys, I know that the what is the word? The etiquette. It's like you don't spoil the contest, guys. I'm ready to give up. I'm not going to, but I do not know the answer, guys. So let me ask you guys a question. So let me ask you guys a question. If I'm solving the problem, should I? Is my mic supposed to be unmuted? Am I not spoiling the contest? I need honest answers because I thought I was spoiling the contest. I literally all I'm doing is thinking out loud on the problem. Can somebody help me? I'm asking for guidance here, guys. Guidance. I don't know. I'm new, guys. What is the etiquette if you're solving a problem live? And literally everything you say is thinking out loud. Okay, maybe I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. But I will say this: I will not give up. I have not given up because I found a crazy implication for this second problem. I was like once I found this, I'm like, oh, that's the key. The key. It's like I feel I'm so close. Like I'm so close, but I'm so far away. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Apple. Infinity negative infinity small element. If you remove just the small element, A, B, if you left with just A, B, and large element, your large elements. Yo, what's up, Mathematical Turtle? Long time no see. So I'm gonna be honest, it's a question of perspective, okay? I'm kind of shooting the shit here. I'm just coming up with like random test cases and like trying to generalize. I wanna say what one of them is, but he's spoiling the contest, which we're not gonna do. But I will say I am not writing code yet. I am still trying to come up with this algorithm, but I am close. I do have some hard like absolutely do not do this. Like if you do this, you're not playing optimally. But it's different from like, you know, like coming up with 1,000 ways to play non-optimally versus coming up with like the algorithm for optimal play. I wonder if it makes sense to keep doing, I don't know, guys. I'm rusty. If you look at the leetcode stats, it's been a minute. Oh man. Okay. When literally passed through him. Yes. Like. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Should I give up? Guys, be honest. I heard this thing, it was like, if you can't solve the problem in 30 minutes, you should give up. I want to quit. I want to look at the solution. Ugh. Dude. SALP. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's those ad hoc problems. Like if you give me a I swear if you give me a dynamic programming problem, like guys, guys, yeah, greasing up the engine, but yeah, I don't see it. Anyways, guys, moving on to question 3. Moving on to question 3. Thank you, Mathematical Turtle. Is this cheating, guys? Is this cheating? I don't know, but I don't care, guys. What am I supposed to do? Sit here and torture myself? Skip. Also, what is going on with my playlist right now? Like this music, Mathematical Turtle, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. Follower number 2, guys. I'm ready to quit my job and become a streamer to my 2 followers. Yeah, this music is killing me. I need like some forget YouTube music. I'm moving on to Spotify. Okay, I gotta get rid of this terrible music. Spotify lo-fi chill playlist. Maybe the lo-fi music will help me solve this problem. Mic check, mic check. As soon as this contest is over, somebody's gonna have to explain this number 2 to me. Writer with the given writer ID if the writer has not yet been matched. I'm gonna mute myself while I think out loud real quick. I'm done thinking out loud, guys. Has not been matched. Cancels the right. Yeah, I don't get it. Man, this chicken is from another dimension. Oh, okay. Oh. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think I get it. I think I get it. Oh my god. 2 weeks ago, I was walking around San Jose looking for apartments, and when I was walking around, I had an hour to spare. So I pulled up the LeetCode, okay, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice. I think it was this. It was a problem just like this. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. I think I got this. Oh my god, I think I got it. This is so funny. I was walking around North San Jose, and I was doing a problem, and I was just like how do you do that in Big O of like without turning it into a quadratic solution? I was like, this is literally impossible. It was not impossible, guys. It was not impossible. I'm standing up, man. I'm sitting down for too long. The nacho chips literally turn into tortilla shells, guys. There's some soggy nachos. Okay, is it cheating if I put this code in my NeoVim so that I can have an LSP? Because I forgot the methods that you can call on certain data structures. Like, is it cheating if you use an LSP? No, it's not cheating, guys. I'm doing that. Yes. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Whoa, whoa, my person. We are not assuming anything about anyone watching this stream, guys. Including gender, guys. Including gender. All right. Oh man, I forgot how to refer to a member variable. This is sad. How do you do this? Is it this? Pointer? No. Is it just writer? I wonder if it's the difference between a class variable and a instance variable. Let me check. That was it. Okay, cool. Match. Why you skipped the second one? Man, I skipped the second one because I spent a whole hour on it and I couldn't make any progress. What? What? It's easy? How many LeetCode problems have you done? I have to know. At what point does number 2 get easy? I just have to know. Problem would get easy. How many LeetCode problems have you done? Unknown 66. I'm gonna make that my goal. I'm gonna do that many problems, and then I'm gonna go back to that problem, and then I'm gonna be like, oh wow, yep, this problem was easy. Ooh. Damn, guys. Listen, I understand there were some very intelligent people, okay, in the chat, guys. I just didn't see it. I could not make a proof. I could not write a proof, and if I can't write the proof, I'm not submitting the code. But I'm very happy for you guys who did come up with a solution. One day I will be that good. Ugh, guys, I was struggling. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna get number 3. I can feel it. Famous last words. So I'm close. I have the implementation of, I have my data structures, and I have the implementation of 2 functions. implementing a third one, and yep, I am very excited to see if I can get this. But hey, after this, feel free to. Okay, listen, guys. I just went for a run while watching Stranger Things, and after I go for a run, I sweat a lot. I will be honest. My body heat is at max. So I'm gonna change my shirt real quick and turn on the air conditioner. I'm gonna be right back. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. I have not. Oop! I cannot make that joke. I have not left you. I have not left you. Man, y'all don't find it distracting if I'm talking during a contest? This is crazy. I started the stream muted. I was like, they're gonna be mad that I'm talking, distracting them. And then everyone's like, bro, your mic's muted. I was like, what? Unknown in every live leetcode contest. Wait, guys, I'm not ready to. I'm not ready to break my concentration. Let me at least finish Q3 before I start reading chat, guys. Let me finish Q3. Okay. Think. It's just like yeah. It's like yeah. So while typing with my eyes closed. I wish there was a more Pythonic implementation in C++ of a particular data structure method that I'm not going to say because then I'd be spoiling the problem. But man, I honestly, I might just override the word in C++ in my own personal library because God, man, I wish. Writers out front. Ugh, this code's getting kind of ugly. I forgot how to remove something from a particular data structure that I am not going to say what the data structure is, but I forgot how to remove something from a data structure. So Okay. Yep, makes sense. I would have chosen a different name for this method personally, but okay, they didn't ask me when they were creating C++, so I cannot complain. Empty. Actually, no, it's not. That's what I promised. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. With closing in on finishing this code and running it and seeing if my soul is going to leave my body when I run this code, and it doesn't work, and my rating drops another 100 points. Stay tuned. Like, okay. Driver's not empty. Alright, what did it say I have to return? It said return a vector? An array of size 2. Okay. How is there no overload available for this? This is crazy. I mean, guys, like, was number 2 that obvious? Like, okay, did y'all actually write a proof, or was it just like I don't know. There's no way. There's no way, guys. What? The member names. Do y'all ever ask AI for validation? I'm gonna be like, and they said number 2 is easy, and I was like, I just didn't see it. Am I stupid, Gemini? It's gonna be like, no, Rafik, you're so smart, dude. You know, it's just muscle memory. You know, it's just intuition. Oh my god, I'm so close. It's so cute. I literally just used this. I was done. Cute. Oh, okay. If you want validation, I solved all problems in 35 minutes, but found 2 the least straightforward. Guys, that is validation if I've ever seen it. Damn, you found number 4 more straightforward. I guess, yeah, like more. Yeah, I guess straightforward than, you know, because I think it's greedy, right? Like, it's greedy. Greed. The Grinch. That's so Christmas. And like writing a proof for a greedy problem. It's like you might as well just like, you know, switch jobs, guys. I'm going back to McDonald's. Okay. Okay, I'm like 2 more lines of code away from submitting this. Push back. Okay. Cancel writer is just. Cool. Okay, I'm done. I am going to submit this code. Are y'all's fingers crossed? Or are you preying on my downfall? Because you think it would be funny if I, Because honestly, I would be preying on my downfall if I was watching this. You gotta watch him struggle. You gotta watch him struggle. Yeah, we've all been there, man. See if I can, Here, let me stop rambling. Let me see if this is gonna work. Output should be no, 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 2, 3, no, no, 5, 1, negative 1, negative 1. And I'm missing the negative 1, negative 1. I forgot to add that into my code, guys. Gonna go back and do that. Guy's going really hard. I should like share this. The song is called 4:40 a.m. by Pearl Diver. It's pretty nice, guys. Pretty nice. All right, no, 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 no. 2, 3. No, no. 5, 1, negative 1. And I got that. Number 2 is no, 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 no. 8, 8, no, no. Negative 1, negative 1. All right, I got that. Y'all are about to witness the pop off of the century because I'm about to hit submit. And guys, I really needed this. I quit. I'm about to give my speech before I hit submit. So like, man, I felt like a fraud. I was like, okay, so guys, I've been working at Google for a year. I should hit submit before I get the speech, but I'm not going to. I was working at Google for a year, and I was like, so now, but a couple months ago, I was having horrible imposter syndrome. I mean, it was terrible. As bad as you think it could get, it was worse for me. And I was like, not only that, I started streaming leetcode, and I was like, okay, so not only do I think I don't belong here, but also I'm sucking at leetcode. Like, I had to delete my channel. I deleted my channel because I just couldn't do it. I was like, guys, I am literally a fraud. But I got my review back. And he's like, yeah, you're doing a good job, man. Keep it up. Okay, I'm like, nice. Got my confidence back. So now I'm coming back to the leetcode. I'm about to get 2 problems submitted. 2? If you check my contest stats, it was like 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. So without further ado, everyone, I'm going to hit submit. And if this works, I'm going to be very happy. Damn it, it's wrong. 800 out of 844. I'm missing a test case with 15 minutes to spare. Let me see if I can solve this. 2, 1. Cancel writer, add writer. Okay, my intuition says that my code should work for this case, so it's not that I misunderstood the problem, it's just that my implementation does not match with my understanding of the problem. Yeah. It's gotta be just some crazy wrong because like I forgot to put like the parentheses. I didn't consider the order of operations. Like this code is saying it's correct to me, but wait a second. Yeah, this should work. Typewriter. Huh. Okay. Okay, you can maintain. You can maintain the order. You can definitely do that. You can maintain the order. You can have another data structure that maintains the order, and you can say if they cancel first, because you don't check first. What's the best way? Best way to check. So, let's go! I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh man, we're not taking an L today, man. We're not taking an L today. Bro, Q4 in 10 minutes. That's too much time. Okay. I only need about 5 minutes, guys. I only need 5 minutes. I can't wait to show you all this code. Uh, I can't wait to show y'all NeoVim. That's what I really want to show y'all. I gotta glaze NeoVim every chance I get. Yep. Yep. Please, please. Compiler error. I'm missing. What do you call it? A semicolon. Where is it missing a semicolon? I don't see a missing semicolon. What? Oh my god, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I lost my glasses. Oh my god. Well, guys, guys. What? Y'all, number 2? Easy! Easy! So what should we do while we wait? What is I guess it's my stream, guys. Let's do whatever I want to do. You want to play Roblox for the next 8 minutes before I start deep diving into this, guys? What do I do? I know exactly what we're gonna do, guys. Watch this. Are you ready to have your mind blown with what I'm about to show you? Like, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. Guys. This was my plan all along. I was just trying. Okay, it's leetcode, but it's not actually leetcode. I was just trying to trick you into watching. This is actually secretly a guitar stream. I was trying to secretly trick you into watching me play the guitar. You all fell for everyone in this chat fell for it. This is actually a guitar stream. Bro, okay, so Simon, y'all know Simon, Midnight Simon, to be differentiated with his arch nemesis, Dusk Simon. He's Midnight Simon. He's not new. Anyways, guys, I'm done with the dad jokes. But to know, like, dude, like, is everyone like leak coders are frothing at the mouth for some leak code content, especially on the contest day. It's like Avengers Assemble. I just got sour cream on my guitar and I'm about to freak out. Don't worry, guys. It's only 5 minutes that you have to listen to this atrocity. Oh my fucking! I got sour cream on my guitar again. Can somebody please write me a proof for number 2? Like, listen, I don't do intuition. I just don't do it. Like, if it's not a proof, I can't. Like, I agree. It's very intuitive. It's like, oh, just return the max of the max and the max -1. Like, that makes sense intuitively. Like, I feel like, oh, I feel that. But guys, like, the other part of my brain that's like, but why, you know? The min-max algorithm for game theory. No, but that's exactly what we're about to talk about right now as soon as this contest ends. Aman Kumar. What is up, Aman Kumar? Man, W3S2E. Is that your password? That was a bad joke, guys. Bad joke. I'm not funny. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. What should I play? Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. my guitar teacher taught me blood. No man, it's a random created channel just a comment for you. Hey, I appreciate that, you know. You gotta get that streamer engagement. Y'all wanna hear smoke on the water? My teacher taught me this yesterday. So I thought it was this. I was playing this as like the first 4 notes in the minor pentatonic scale. And he did that thing where he's like, "Aw, look at this little noob." I did not try the problem number 4. Honestly, I probably should have. Yeah. Well, no, it's a level 6 and a hard. I'm gonna be honest. Until I can solve, excuse me, I'm only up solving 1 problem per contest, and it's number 2. And yeah, I will. I'm not up solving more than one problem. So no, I did not try number 4. But if you did, I commend you. I think you're very smart. I think you're very intelligent, very hardworking, and I want to be like you in the future. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Subarray, alternating. I'll do it eventually, because like I use 0 track, so like eventually, you know. But guys, my contest rating is so bad that like I'm not even gonna look at it. Do y'all know what my contest rating is? It's like 16. No, it's like 15. It's probably gonna go up to 16. Only because Mathematical Turtle told me to skip problem 2. Thank you so much again. Because like I used to do that thing where it's like, oh, like if I can't do 2, why would I do 3? But yeah. Anyways, guys, blood on the water for the next 60 seconds. And then we're gonna go back to leetcode. So, guitar lesson, guys. So, you're gonna play the 3rd string and the 4th string at the same time. Open. Okay, and then you're gonna play the. It's just these 2 strings. You're gonna play on 3rd fret, 5th fret. Open 3, 6, 5, and then open 3, 5, 3 open. All right. But anyways, guys, it's time to go back to leetcode. I actually where I'm going to record myself going to a 1,000 hours of practice. I am currently at 88 hours. I record it all. Feel free to check out the YouTube channel. I stream every day my guitar practice. That's enough of that plug. All right, guys. So who wants to explain problem number 2 before I go straight to Gemini? Old reliable. Wait, Mathematical Turtle just said it. Min-max algorithm for game theory. Do y'all think I can learn the min-max algorithm? Mic check, mic check. Guys, I don't know if I was just muted that whole time. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Guys, was I muted that whole time? Anyways. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. This is so frustrating. So, guys, I thought I was unmuted that whole time, but then I looked and it said it wasn't saying anything. So, yeah, that was my guitar lesson. I don't even know if you guys could hear my guitar that whole time. Anyways, do y'all think I can learn the min-max algorithm theory in the next hour? My thought was that the game can end early if either player chooses to delete every element except for the first last element. I found that implication too. I was like, okay, if the max element is at the beginning or the end, Alice can literally just delete every other element. If player 1 can end the game early and achieve max nums 0, nums -1, then that means the best score they can get is greater than or equal to that value. That is true. That is a true statement. Alice had the choice to result the maximum value. They may or may not pick the first element to increase the result, and after pick by both, there must be an element. It must be. So guys, this is going to be very fun for me because what I'm about to do is I'm about to learn this live on camera with the help of all of you. So, step number 1. Open NeoVim. Okay, something's not right. Video capture. Okay, step number 1. Open NeoVim. Hi guys, I'm tiny now. Step number 2, I'm gonna hide this. Okay, step number 3. Wait, I gotta make sure I don't. This is Wallpaper Engine, by the way. Very cool. Make sure I don't dox myself here and give away my IP address or my anything else crazy. Okay, Famins, blah, blah, blah. Right? Step number 4, obey my shrine, my anime girl shrine. Can't skip step number 4, guys. Cannot skip step number 4. After acknowledging your waifu, okay, I'm gonna open NeoVim. Remember to get pull. I'm gonna open my. I'm gonna call this game theory. .md. Does anyone have a favorite color? I got all the colors, guys. I have all the color schemes. If I just blinded you with that light mode, I apologize. Player 2 gets a turn. They can end the game early to be dark yellow. Hell yeah. So I actually have a blue light filter on. They all look dark yellow to me. This is embarrassing. I think you're talking about this one, but I don't know. If this is in it, let me know. So, okay, I'm going to go show you guys my workflow for how I learn complex topics step by step. This is how I do it. This is what I did in college, and this is what I do at Google every single day. Wow, are you guys getting clickbaited or am I serious? I promise I am serious, but I know that sounds like a clickbait title if I was making a YouTube video. So, here's what I'm going to do. You can't see this right now. You'll see this very soon. Going to screenshot, or no, copy paste. Ooh. If player 2 gets a turn, they can end the game early because blah, blah, blah. So, okay, I'm going to screenshot that mathematical turtle, and I'm going to ask Gemini to explain that to me, because if I'm being quite honest, I have no idea what's going on. I am completely lost. I don't even know what universe I'm in right now, I'll be honest. So, and I'm going to copy paste Gemini. So, I'm going to copy paste Gemini's answer into. So lost. Do y'all ever trauma dump to Gemini too, where you're just like, well, I guess it's the same thing as before. Are you in the Berenstein or the Berenstain? Guys, I'll be honest. That must be a smart person joke that I'm too stupid to understand, or like a rich person joke I'm too poor to understand. Is that like a Mandela effect, like the Bernstein Bears? Oh, I screenshotted the wrong problem. I'm gonna have to delete that. I'm so close, guys. I know that this is boring. You're literally watching a yellow screens with the word color test on it, and you're like, all right, I'm about to get the hell out of this guy's stream. I'm close, guys. I am close. So, and listen, guys, the reason I cannot show you my Gemini prompt is because, like I just said, I trauma dumped to Gemini. I don't want to show you my trauma right now. We're trying to keep it light, fun, light. So, boom. Please explain. I am so lost. And now we wait for Gemini's response, and then I'm going to copy paste it into the NeoVim file for better reading. Watch this. Your mind is about to be blown. I know none of you are using NeoVim because it's so, apparently it's niche, but you should be using NeoVim. And I'm going to show you why. Refining strategic analysis. Revisiting optimal strategies. Unpacking optimal play. Justifying endpoint selection. Revising removal strategy. Refining strategic iteration. Defining optimal play. Clarifying core invariant. Formalizing core argument. This is one of those trick. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to copy paste this. Boom, guys. Boom. Do you see this? This thing, I just rendered Markdown in my code base, like in my code, or in my code editor. Anyways, guys, I'm going to read this, and you can watch me struggle. If you like watching people struggle, which I do. I love watching the people I look up to struggle because then I learn. I'm like, oh, it's not just me. So feel free to watch me struggle. This is one of those trick game theory problems that masquerades as a complex dynamic programming question. That's funny. I saw this. I was like, okay, yeah, I could do dynamic programming if I had literally infinite time and infinite space. All right. The aha moment comes from realizing that Alice has no incentive to ever let Bob take a turn. Okay. I don't understand, but I'm going to keep reading. The short answer is always, Alice should just look at the first and last numbers, pick the biggest one, and the game ends immediately. I'm going to pause right there. And again, guys, listen, I'm going to be honest. I never know if anyone's watching these streams because, well, I have the chat on my OBS, and I'm so scared to click on the Twitch tab and see 0 because then my feelings are going to get hurt. So I just never know if anyone's watching. So, but I will ask this to anyone who might be watching. Do y'all really understand this? Is this really intuitive? Guys, I have no idea what's going on. We need to look at two specific mechanics of the game. The kill move. The rules say you can remove any subarray as long as you leave at least one element. This means a player can always choose to delete everything except the first. Can always choose to delete everything except the first element. Wow, it's just you and me, mathematical turtle. You and me versus the world. So yeah, this is true. That is an option that the player always has. Each player always has. Just delete everything except the first and last elements, or delete everything except the last element. So yeah, okay, yeah. On any turn, the current player can force an in-game immediately and take the first or last as the score. And you can only remove one contiguous subarray. Oh. I'll also say, oh my god, I'm about to unplug my mic again. Don't do it. So, okay, lazy heap. For question 3, I was walking around North San Jose, and there was this problem. I was like, oh, you need to remove an element from a heap in O of 1? I was like, this is impossible. I asked Gemini for a hint. And it's like, what if you don't have to immediately, like, what if you don't have to remove the element from the heap now? And I was like, oh, you can just save the element and remove it later. It's like debt. It's like, oh, like, your heap, you're in debt with the heap. Like, you still have to remove the element. So when I saw Q3, I was like, yeah, you can just, like, remove it from the queue later. And that's why I was so hyped when I saw Q3. I was like, wow. This is crazy. But anyways, if you remove a chunk from the middle, yeah, both the original first and last element stay. If you remove a prefix, the last element stays, and if you remove a suffix, the first element stays. Okay? Okay. It is impossible to remove both the first and last elements in a single move. At least one of them will survive to the next turn. That is a true statement. I'm using 100% of my brain power right here, guys. Putting it all together. Imagine the array is 10, 120. I literally came up with this exact case. Alice wants that 100, but it's in the middle. To get the 100, she has to delete something. Yeah, if she deletes 10, then Bob will delete the 100. If she deletes 20, Bob will delete the 100. He would choose 20 or even something smart possible. He will not let Alice get the 100. If Alice passes the turn to Bob, she leaves him with an array that contains at least God, if Alice passes the turn to Bob, she leaves him with an array that contains at least one of the original endpoints. Okay. Let's say she left the 20. Bob can now guarantee that the final result is... What is star, 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 star? I think I lost some details in my copy paste. Kill move. Okay, less than or equal to 20. Bob can now guarantee that the final result is less than or... Oh my god. Oh, I thought I broke my mic. Less than or equal to 20 because he can just isolate the 20 immediately if he wants to. I don't understand. I'm going to read that again. He can guarantee that the final result is less than or equal to 20. Is that true? Like, okay. Since Alice wants to maximize, she realizes if I pass the turn, Bob will punish me by capping my score at the endpoint I leave behind. The best I can do is just take the best endpoint available to me now. Like, okay, man. Like, yeah. Like, sometimes whenever I see something like this and I just don't... It doesn't, like, click. Like, you know how you, like, you can feel You can feel the truth. Yeah, like I can't like disprove anything that they said in the proof. But I also could not, like if I was transported back to the medieval ages and they asked me to explain this and then write a paper and we'll call it the Rafik theorem, I couldn't just like write this paper and be like, look guys, this is so intuitive. I'm gonna ask Gemini to make it more intuitive. But like, can you make it more? Well, it's kind of intuitive already. All right, so okay, I'm just gonna think out loud here. So okay, at any given point, a player, there are two endpoints in an array. There's the first element in the array, and there is the last element in the array. It is Alice's turn. The goal is to play optimally, which means you can. The goal. Oh, I hit my forehead on the mic. The goal is to, while playing by the rules of taking turns removing any subarray you want to, be left with the max subarray. If you both play optimally, what is the max element that would be left in the subarray? The solution proposed by Gemini posits that optimal play just means never giving your opponent the opportunity to make a move. Okay. Never give the opponent the opportunity to even get a single chance to play. Never, okay. Why? You can compartmentalize the three decisions that Alice can make into three buckets. She can remove something from the beginning, the middle, or the end. So if she removes something from the middle, Bob gets to choose between both of the endpoints. Or Alice can choose one of the endpoints. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not gonna get it. I don't understand. Like, okay. Like, okay, I understand. Like, okay. We have, like, literally a million. Well, that's a bad example. You have, like, 5, 120. Like, okay, if I'm Alice, I'm removing the 5. But, like, I don't understand. Like, but, okay. Like, okay, you remove the 5, and then Bob is left with 120. Like, Bob might remove the 20. Like, he might remove the 20. So what I don't, it's like a recursive. I just don't understand why, like, how you can infinitely recursively say that you can, that the opponent will make the optimal move, and then you will make the optimal move, and then they will make the optimal move, and it will always end in just the first element or the last element. So guys, I don't know. What time is it? Is it 8? Is that 9 or 8? 8:21. I'm gonna cry to Gemini and be like, I just don't get it. Frowny face. Like how? I'm just gonna say that exactly. How can we just like infinitely, recursively determine optimal play from both? Like I'm trying to like really like play out every single possible scenario. Womp womp. My nachos are cold. This is so sad to me. I just want it to be intuitive. Like, I just want it to be like, well, duh, dude, you just remove all the elements in the beginning. But no, man, it's just like, I don't get it. You're trying to simulate a min-max tree in your head. Hello? It, it only gets worse from here. Okay. Let's do this again. Brain stack overflow. You're trying to simulate is that mini max? A mini max tree, which usually does require infinite recursion. The recursion is an illusion. Oh shit. All good, mathematical turtle. Man, listen, I'm not assuming genders, but like I feel the desire to say man, but please don't feel uncomfortable if I do that. I don't know. I'm still deciding if I just do that. But anyways, yeah, this is just completely unintuitive to me. It's in my brain. Like I'm trying to simulate every single scenario in my brain, because it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me if I can't simulate every scenario. And now I'm telling Gemini, I'm crying to Gemini. I'm like, I'm so sad. It just doesn't make any intuitive sense. And Gemini's trying to tell me, he's like, no, dude, it's an illusion. Like the recursion is an illusion. I'm like, it's not an illusion. Like if I'm playing this game with my brother, all right, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my cold nachos and try. Don't give up. It usually does require infinite recursion. In this specific problem, the recursion is an illusion. The game logic short circuits after exactly one layer of thinking. Look at the most powerful move available to any player on any turn. Delete everything except one element. I love these metaphors that Gemini gives. It's like Alice has a button that just ends the world. It's like she has a blow up the universe button. Okay, so everyone at all points in time has a giant red button that says "in the game right now, forever." Okay. Just okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. So here's my logic. It's not my logic. It's Gemini's logic. But okay. Both players at every single point in the game I'm getting heartburn from these nachos, guys. Rather than thinking about the most powerful move, consider what someone being able to do a mediocre move implies about the solution. Alice has the option to end the game immediately. She also has the choice of doing something else. We don't need to fully compute the optimal something else move is in order to see Alice can get at least that value. We don't need to fully compute the optimal something else move. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. Well, hold on. So, yep, it's true. But what I'm saying is, like, I get that she can get at least that value, but are we really saying her optimal move is to take that value itself? Like, I get it. She can get at least that value. We do not need to compute a tree to conclude that she can get at least that value. Consider that there is now a turn 2. Okay, my brain immediately said, okay, there's a turn 2, and then Bob chooses to immediately end the game and picks a value that's less than that value that Alice got to choose. Could have chosen. But I'm gonna let you cook, but that, I'm saying that's where my brain went. One of the endpoints is there with value less than or equal to yes, 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 yes. So then Bob okay, Bob yes, so Bob chooses Bob has the option to choose one of the current new endpoints. Or maybe Bob could do something lower. Yes, he could do that. He could do that. So by giving Bob the choice of choosing, she didn't play optimally. Okay, so by giving Bob the choice of choosing an element less than, I gotta write this down. Guys. This is crazy. Man, my mom called me and she was like, man, you're in the house on a Saturday? I was like, yeah, man. We don't know the exact value of the final answer if we continue down that tree, but we know that the result is... So I see what you're saying. You're saying we don't need to go down that tree. All we need to know is that down this specific tree, Bob is gonna kill the game as soon as he sees something. Bob has the option to kill the game when he sees something less than or equal to answer. I'm using 110% of my brain power right now, dude. Dude, just think. This isn't crazy. Okay, Alice can either choose to end the game with the first element or the last element. So, okay. If she deletes the first half of the array, Bob has two choices that he can end the game with. The last element, I need to write this down. No. I'm pulling out the whiteboard, man. Well, give me 1 second. This is actually crazy. Yo, is Mathematical Turtle the GOAT? Wait. Whoa, wait a second. Am I understanding this? Oh my god. That's my PowerShell. Am I about to get hacked? I'm gonna hide this, guys. You almost saw my IP address. Nice try. Nice try, guys. You're not getting my IP address, not today. But I don't even think that matters, right? Like IP addresses are local. It's like, oh, your IP address is 192.168. It's like, oh, guys, I guess I'm screwed. It's like, no. No. It's everyone's IP address. Okay. I'm so close to understanding this. You're literally a hero. Like, I don't know. It's just like taking the time to make me understand. Guys, this is crazy. I'm so grateful. So okay. We have A. We have X. We have I don't give a fuck what this is, and we have Y. Alice can end the game right now with X or Y. Okay. Think. Let's say, okay, thought experiment. Let's say Alice chooses this. I can feel myself coming to the intuitive understanding. This is so exciting. This is, like I said earlier, my mom was like, son, you're still in the house on a Saturday? Go out. I was like, Mom, this is like the funnest thing on earth to me. So, okay. It's actually quite simple. Says the guy who literally spent 2 hours trying to understand this. But we're going to ignore that. It's quite simple. If Alice... Okay, let's say Alice doesn't... Okay, guys. Guys. So, in this case, she's cut everything to the left. Or she cuts everything to the right. Or she cuts this. So, okay. Here is the key. If Alice proceeds with case 1, Bob now has the option to choose the question mark or why. What is he gonna choose? I don't know. But what I do know is if the question mark is bigger than why, he's not gonna pick that. So, okay. Past this point, Bob can do whatever the hell he wants. He can pick why, he can pick the question mark, he can even continue the game. What we know for a fact is that since we gave Bob the option of picking, hell, this could even be less than why. He's gonna pick that. If this is less than y, he's gonna pick it. If it's equal to y, I don't know. We just the logic repeats itself. If it's greater than y, he's not gonna pick that. So it's just like optimal. I guess optimal, it just means, it just feels like optimal in this case literally just means don't let your opponent do anything. Like, it has no implications on what they might do. It just means, like, don't even let them play, because they might. An upper bound. I don't get what you mean. I don't understand. Upper bound. That's an upper bound. Or do I? Let me ponder. So, like, you really don't like the kill switch analogy, Mathematical Turtle? I don't. That's kind of intuitive to me. I'm gonna pull that back up. Like, okay, here's why the kill switch. Wait, guys, you can't not see my screen, guys. The kill switch. The kill switch. Okay, I should actually read this instead of just guys. Delete everything except for one element. You just have to leave num 0 or nums -1. The game ends immediately. Alice has a big red button. Alice plays sudden death. Yep. She tries to be clever. She wants that 100. I'll delete the 10, expose it. Bob, I'm not letting you get that 100. Boom. He will absolutely delete the 100. In game now, 10, pass to Bob, 5. Alice realized if give Bob a turn, he will force the score down to the smallest number available. The smallest number available. If Alice passes the turn, she must leave one of the original endpoints. If she chooses to leave the 0, Bob can choose to pick up the 0. Passing the turn caps Alice's potential score. Passing the turn caps your score. Passing the turn caps your score. At whatever you left at the end. Whatever Bob I'm about to get a damn headache. Whatever Bob chooses, it could be Y. It could even be something better than Y. But Bob is never, ever, ever, ever going to do anything worse. It's true. He won't even give her the option. He won't even give her the option of picking anything bigger than Y if he's playing optimally. He'll just delete literally everything else except for Y. The problem, yeah, it's like if you try to get cheeky. You're like, if you try to bet on the other person not playing optimally, okay, then. But we're not playing that. We're just trying to figure out if everyone plays optimally. So if Alice deletes X, and Bob's like, okay, I have the option of Y, or I have the option of whatever else she left me, that 100. But I'm not gonna give her that 100. I'm not stupid. So optimal play simply means if you pass the turn to the other player, they can cap your score at an endpoint. If you pass the turn to the other player, they have they have all the power. They can cap your score at X or Y. So if X is less than Y, you choose Y. If you ever delete Y for any reason, Bob can just cap you at X. If you delete X and leave Y, Bob can just delete Y. And you will basically never, Bob will never let you go higher than that. I think I get it. I think I get it. It could be something better than Y. Right. She can leave something. She could literally leave infinity. Bob's gonna be like, oh hell no. I'm just gonna leave you with Y. So when you Okay, so here's what I also like to do. Whenever I think I understand something, I say it to AI, and then I have the AI repeat it back to me. Not for validation. I swear it's not for validation. Even though I do need validation, guys. Guys, no self-confidence on this side of the planet. But it's like they repeat it back to me, and then they say one other thing, and I'm like, oh! So, okay. So I'm going to tell Gemini what mathematical turtle is saying two, T-O-O, two also. So if you have XY, don't worry guys, I'm gonna paste what Gemini says so you can read it too. So if you have XY, and Alice doesn't immediately pick the max of X and Y, Bob can cap her score at the min of X and Y. Okay, what do you think of this? If you're still here, Mathematical Turtle, this is true, right? This is a true statement. If you have X and Y, and Alice doesn't immediately pick the max, Bob can just cap her score at the min if he wants to. He always has that option. So just choose the max. This is it, right? This is the one-liner. This makes a lot of this statement is intuitive to me. Let's go. Let's go. And now I'm just gonna I'm gonna ask that question to AI, so it can repeat it back to me. Not for the validation, I swear. Not this time. Deriving that Bob can achieve min XY takes a few steps. But does it really? Because he could just do it. No. So what I'm saying is, I'm not even saying that it's optimal for Bob to choose the min of X and Y. I'm just saying he has the option to do it. Giving your opponent the option of capping you at the min of X and Y is inherently suboptimal, because they just have the option to do it. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just sharing my thoughts to see what you think. I am not a game theorist. This is not MatPat. But Gemini be gassing you up, y'all. I swear to God. It's like, you cracked the code, man. You figured it out. She hands the board to Bob. Bob now has a control. He has the legal right to play the sudden death. Since Bob wants to minimize the score, he would look at X and Y, pick a smaller, and say game over. So it's guaranteed to be less than or equal to the min. Guys, I did it. I mean... we did it, guys. Not me. I couldn't have done it without Mathematical Turtle. Honestly, if Mathematical Turtle wasn't here, I would have just given up and went and... I don't know, read a book or something. I am so happy that this is now intuitive. Thank you, Mathematical Turtle. I mean that from the most vulnerable place I can muster right now after 3 straight hours. You know, number 4 in 10 minutes, you know. Alpha, beta, pruning. Hell yeah, I'm about to look that up. Someone in the chat said, but I have to finish my vulnerable thank you. Thank you so much. You are literally a random, I'm a stranger to you. And you took the time to help me understand this, which you didn't have to do. And I am very grateful for that. Gratitude, guys. I feel so much gratitude right now. Moments like this is what makes me happy and think that the world is such a great place. So yeah, thank you very much. But guys, I'm not gonna... I feel like if I start crying now, it's gonna be kind of awkward. This is so funny. Alpha beta pruning. What in the world? is that? Who is this genius in my chat? LOL. So yeah, guys, I was doing this leetcode problem about a month ago, and it turned into like I was trying to find like the intuitive understanding. And I was like, Gemini, make this like this isn't intuitive. And then it was like it gave me like an intuitive understanding. I was like, oh. And then it said, this is actually discrete calculus. And I was like, what? Discrete calculus? I didn't know it could be discrete, but it's true. It was discrete. It was like calculus, but discrete. Because like you added up, you stored the derivatives, the changes, and you added them up, the integral, to get your final answer. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It sounds intimidating, but alpha beta pruning is actually just a fancy term for exactly what you just did in your head. No. Okay. So the problem, it was not a daily. I don't do the daily problem. I only do, if I'm doing leetcode problems outside of contests, I only do the contest problems or the contest upsolves or 0 track plus 200 elo. I could probably definitely find the problem for you because I have not done I haven't done that many problems since then. Lord, please don't let me dox myself. I am so scared. So I think it was this one, sum of distances. This looks very familiar. This is it, right? Sum of distances. It was like, how do you go to the problem? How do you go to the problem? Help. Wait, I feel stupid. How do you go to the problem? I'm actually, okay, here we go. I can't tell if this is it. I have to look at the code. I really want to find the problem though, because it was so crazy. It was so cool. I was like, oh, this is literally just discrete calculus. This isn't it. There shouldn't have been a helper function. It was just like a 1 pass. Well, maybe 2 pass. I fucking found it. I found it. It was this one. It wasn't this one. It was this one. A bunch of squares or rectangles on a 2D plane and you wanted to find a halfway point. I'll be honest, I don't know what you're talking about, guys. It was this one. It was a number. It was a in flights, 1 to n, array, bookings. I'm sorry. I was like, squares on a 2D plane? I have not seen this problem before. Yeah, so booking for flights, inclusive seats, reserved for each flight, return an array, length n, number of seats, number of reserved seats. Kind of forgot the solution here, I'm gonna be honest, but it's definitely discrete calculus, like you store the derivatives. And then, for the output, you add them all together. I'm glad you remember. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. I thought it was cool. to use like single letter variables because it looks super cool. But then I go back to read the code and I'm like, I don't know what this like I don't know what B is. Like, what is this? Oh, it's this. Okay. Well, actually, okay. So it's probably important to like review your solutions. Let me try to resolve this real quick. First seat, last seat, number of what? The number of bookings for each reserved seats reserved for each flight in the range. So these are actually okay. Yep. Answer length in total number of seats reserved for flight I. I completely forgot how to do this. Ugh, guys. Yeah, guys. But anyway, I'm kind of interested in seeing what alpha beta pruning is. Minimax. Can I ask what your background is? It's probably definitely computer science, but like, I don't know. Do you have like a PhD or something? You strike me as a very educated individual. Minimax. I will check every single possible future to find the best move. Alpha beta pruning. Wait, I found a move that guarantees me 10 points. I just looked at one option for my next move and it would give my opponent the chance to force me down to 5 points. I don't need to check anything else. That's funny. That's pretty crazy, right? It's like, oh, if I don't do this now, they're just gonna force me to take less. Electrical engineer that drafts construction plans for electrical systems on freeways. Hell yeah. Well, hey, if you're ever in the Bay, let's get a drink. Yo, I found this bar. Okay, there's this food truck. Have y'all ever heard of queso birrias? Queso birrias? There was a food truck and then there was a bar. I might be doxing myself, so I'm not even gonna say this anymore. Guys, I live and work in Sunnyvale. I'll be honest. I work in Sunnyvale. Bay Area. I don't care. Hey man, if you're ever in Sunnyvale, hit me up. Let's get a drink. Before that, I studied math and computer science in college, and I was a TA for a class on data structures. Cool. I think it's very impressive. Yeah, I don't know. You're my type of person, my type of people. It's like on a Saturday, we're just learning about data structures. I literally feel like a weirdo. Even at Google, I feel like a weirdo because I'm like, everyone's just trying to play games. And I'm just like, guys, I need to study, guys. I want to learn something. Alpha beta pruning. You apply the ultimate version of pruning. Alpha. Your minimum guarantee. You looked at max XY. I can guarantee 100. Beta. The opponent's max allowance. He can force you to the min. The prune. The genius in your chat saw you realize I don't need to check the rest because Bob will punish me. This is amazing. I don't know. I might have like trauma about like not understanding things. I used to before AI. It was just like I tried to teach myself how to code on Roblox, and I just did not understand these complex scripts. And like, yeah, I would just like print Roblox documentation. I didn't have a phone. I would just read it at school, just try to understand. I just wanted to understand so badly code. Yeah, I had not even taken a physics class. They were like, this is a vector. I was like, what the fuck is a fucking vector? Like, I don't get it. Um, so yeah, now every time I understand something that I didn't understand before, it feels like a hit of opioids, which I don't know how that feels. Well, I did take painkillers when I had surgery, but I swear it feels the exact same. I'm like, this literally feels amazing. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I got some bad news. I'm gonna go. Uh, 9 p.m. on Saturday. I'm probably gonna go study some firmware security or read a book in Spanish, guys. Right now, I'm reading a book called Las Memorias. Las. I hate speaking Spanish. It's called Las Memorias de Un. Crazy book, guys. Crazy book. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Spanish stream. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I will definitely be back. There's nothing more fun to me than this. And yeah, super extra special shout out to Mathematical Turtle. If this person is ever in town, I will buy them a beer or whatever they want because I am infinitely grateful for them helping me understand this. But yeah, guys. But if you want to see more of me, tomorrow I'll be practicing guitar live on stream. You can watch me suck at guitar. But yeah, alright. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.